You mean this young woman is... who are you? And you are? Oh, my apologies. How rude of me to turn my back to a lady on our very first meeting. It really throws me. The young king of Figaro Castle, imperial ally and champion of the technological revolution. Edgar. I am Edgar, the king of Figaro. Surprised that someone like me knows a king. Well, I'll catch you two later. So, you're an Imperial soldier, right? Don't worry. Figaro and the Empire are allies. Feel free to rest here for as long as you'd like. It's not in my blood to harm a lady. Why are you being so kind to me? Is it because of my abilities? I'll give you 3 reasons. First of all, your beauty has captivated me. And second, I'm dying to know if I'm your type. And I guess your abilities would rank a distant third. What's the matter? Guess my technique's getting a bit rusty. Oh, Edgar struck out. I suppose a normal girl would have felt something from those words and found him dashing. But not me. Well, I guess I should have played the SNES version, Dave. Nah, I'm cool. I wanted to play this version. Feel free to wander about the castle. Yeah, I might throw in some words, and that's just me kind of going over the original lines from the SNES version of the game. I can't help it. It's like, it's in my brain! Ah! I heard the Gestalian Empire got its hands on something called magic. Now that Gestal has the power of Magitech at his command, he's set his sights on world domination. And so, with new dialogue will be new flubs. Couple more flubs, but you know, whatever. It's a live stream. How's everyone doing in the chat? How am I doing? I'm doing good. How are you? I've watched Hoctordu has watched all my FFX vids on YouTube. Oh, which ones? I did a PlayStation walkthrough. I did a PS3 walkthrough of it. I did a PS4 walkthrough of it, and 10.2 PS3 version. So there's 3 Final Fantasy X walkthroughs. Go through my playlists. I have a lot of Final Fantasy stuff, of course. Okay, so let's explore the castle. No, we don't have to go. We don't have to go in the shops. Dave, don't be lost. I'm not lost. So, yeah, this castle's pretty cool, right? Got, like, spinny things all over. It's in the middle of a desert. So it's... And there's no town. Sometimes, you know, castles have that town next to it, but not all the time. Figaro has an alliance with the Empire. Thank you very much. And we were told that by the king. I'm not going to rest. Our king showers his attention on women. Young, old, pretty, or plain. No one is safe. Would you like to get out of the way, or... Not too long ago, the king tried to hit on the high priestess. Oh, did she ever let him have it? I'm sure he's made a pass or 2 at you already, hasn't he? So yeah, we can rest here. I am using a PlayStation controller to play this game, by the way. Plugged into my computer. It's pretty good. Sometimes, I don't know, with the directionals, it's very finicky, or, you know, if you ever see me kind of, you know, struggle to get to where I want to go, I don't know. It's fine. Fine enough. Sometimes like talking to people. This is Figaro, the desert castle. So yeah, Figaro soldier dudes on Chocobo patrol. Final Fantasy X, first Final Fantasy. What was the first Final Fantasy game you ever played? Mine was, of course, 4 or 2 back in the day. His Highness said he'd marry me when I got old enough. Edgar has a twin brother, you know. He was such a nice boy, always thinking of his family. Edgar, what's wrong with Dad? Why is everyone talking about a successor? Are you blind? Haven't you seen how thin his face has become? What do you mean? Edgar! Are you crying? Come on, knucklehead. Put it together. Edgar's twin brother who traded the throne for his own freedom. And this is Sabin. Oh yeah, Sabin. Oh, good stuff. He's got his French fry hair, of course. Ah, yes, Sabin. I'm sure he's a fine young man by now. He was just a boy when he left, even smaller than his brother. I often wonder where he is now and what he's doing. Playing your favorite Final Fantasy game? Alright, yeah, it's up there. It's hard for me. Final Fantasy 4, 6, and 7 are my 3 faves, and they swap in and out. I can't pick between those 3. Final Fantasy 4 was my first, so that kind of ups that. But, you know, Final Fantasy 6 really did improve after Final Fantasy 4 and 5. The Castalian Empire has already overthrown all 3 of the other nations on the southern continent. It's only a matter of time before they make their way up here. So there's an empire out there, man. There's an empire out there, and they are collecting and a-conquering. Edgar is simply unbelievable. First the nurse, now me. The man hits on anything that moves. You know, I always thought she was like an old woman. Is she? I mean, those chicks said old, young, whatever. So, I mean, it doesn't matter. But I envision her as like an older kind of woman. The High Priestess. The first, okay. Denislin. I might pronounce that wrong. Your first Final Fantasy game was Mystic Quest. Is that what you're saying, I believe? And if so, that's crazy. Some people did not like that game. It's not really a Final Fantasy game, kinda. It's like for beginners, you know, and it's a fine game. Figaro Castle is the most advanced structure in the world! That is all. Well, thank you for that. So I'm gonna explore down here. This is where we had that flashback a moment ago, as you can see. Scholars all over the world are studying magic, but you can only learn so much about something without seeing it. The ancients once wielded a force known as magic. Those who mastered the art were called magi. Some people pronounce that differently. Magi, magi, magitech. Yeah. We're gonna get into a whole thing. I am, at least. I'm gonna get into a whole thing about pronunciations in Final Fantasy names and places. This is Figaro, the Desert Castle. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it here. We're gonna go in here. So we pretty much explored the whole castle. Good stuff. And, Coupanal is now following me. Hello there. The advanced weapons and other items we manufacture here are shipped to South Figaro. And I believe that'll do it. So guys, that's Figaro Castle. Where's the king? Well, I'm sure we can track him down. I'm just gonna kind of walk out this way. Unless I'm going crazy, I don't think there's any more secrets in this castle. No, like, secret rooms. Well, right now, we've explored everything. It's just me, let me in. It's cool. So, yeah. GFPPM is now following me! Good stuff. Yeah, follow me so you know when I'm streaming. Of course, if you want to know, like, my streaming schedule, like, I could put a streaming schedule underneath where you see, like, all my stuff, like my social media links, my Patreon, whatever's down there. I could put, like, the schedule, but I'm not really like that because I don't want to make promises I might not keep. So if you want to know about a streaming schedule, just follow me on Facebook and Twitter, or just one of them. And I'll be like, on Monday, I'll be like, all right, guys, we're going to be doing a stream on Thursday, and it's going to happen at 8 p.m. EST. And that's a commitment. Shadow Mark 474 is now following. Good stuff. So, you know, I'll make a commitment like a day or two in advance on social media. The king's brother was so disgusted by the succession that he fled the castle, never looking back. I've heard tell that the entire matter was settled by a flip of a coin. So, yeah, that was an interesting way to decide who would be the next king, huh? Now that Gastal has the power of the Magitech at his command, he set his sights on world domination. We read all this. Alright, so we did everything. I don't need to talk to any of these people anymore. Or do I? So I wandered the castle. As you can see, our king is back, Edgar. Good stuff. Well, how do you like my castle? King Edgar! There's someone from the Empire here to see you, sire! Kefka, no doubt. Oh boy, who's this Kefka? Well.
Ah, phooey! Emperor Gastal's stupid orders! Ah, Edgar, you pinhead! Why'd you have to live out in the middle of a stinking desert? These recon jobs are the pits! Ahem! There's sand on my boots!
All gone, sir!
How pathetic, you idiots!
Sir Kefka, what in the world brings you here?
Out of my way!
Toss to the side. I can't talk to Locke if I even tried, and I did. You wouldn't be thinking of invading my kingdom next, would you? We have an alliance. An alliance? With this miserable little sandpit? Don't make me laugh. I hear you've been busy down south, taking over a country or three? Just what is the Empire up to?
That's none of your concern.
I would always, this is so silly, but little kid Dave would try and get, and if any of you have done this, let me know. I'm crazy. I would try and get guard left, guard right to look at me at the same time when I start talking to Kefka. You know, because I'm crazy. But now there's more dialogue in this version. Man, there is a lot more. Yep, see, I got him. And now I'm going to try and get Kefka in on it before they look away. Aww. What brings Emperor Gastal's own court mage, Kefka, to my humble castle?
A girl of no importance recently escaped from us. We heard she found refuge here.
This wouldn't have to do with that witch everyone's been whispering about, would it?
Ah, lies! She merely stole something of minor value. Is she here?
Oh, that's a tough one. See, there are more girls in here than grains of sand in the desert. A man couldn't possibly keep track of all of them.
Oh, Edgar. You know you only stand to lose by trying to hide her from us. I truly hope nothing happens to your precious Figaro.
I don't know, how does Kefka sound inside your mind? I mean, it's not like everyone that I hear inside my head sounds like the person when I speak as them, but, you know, that's what I'm trying to go for. Someone said, holy shit, yes, I did that. That's crazy that you did that too, says Shadow Mark. Yeah, I don't know, because we're crazy. This is, because, oh, my controller. Because this is all we had. This is an old SNES 16-bit game. There's only so much freedom you can get. This isn't like an open world first-person shooter where you can do so much and go trek around the whole world and, you know? That's our freedom. Trying to get all the characters to look at us. We're crazy. This is us. I didn't like the sound of that. Where's Terra? Take her to her room. I'd love to stay and chat, but the Chancellor and I need to do some planning now. Being a king's not all tea and crumpets, if you'll excuse me. Follow me. And just like that example of what I was talking about, who here, raise your hand, would always try and beat Locke? Now, back in the day, I don't think you could, because you didn't have the sprint... Oh, he went the other way. Because you didn't have the sprint shoes, but since we can sprint already in the game, you could beat him. It was like a race. Come back here! And then you would try and get ahead of him. And it's at this point he disappears. Have I ever played MGS game? MGS... Oh, Metal Gear Solid? Not really. Like the first one back in the day. I always considered that series to have escaped me, and I'm silently upset about that. I'm like upset that I never got into the series. You ever have that series that you never got into that's like a big one? Until recently, the Halo series. I'm doing a walkthrough of Halo right now. Yeah, the latest Halo, and I've never played a Halo game, because I just got an Xbox One recently. It was donated to me. Just one of the nicest things ever, receiving that as a gift. But yeah, man, you know, there's like a series out there, and for me, you know, like Halo, I never played Halo really. Metal Gear Solid, let's just say I've never played it. So yeah, it's just those series that escape you, you know? And I'm sure you guys have examples for your own self. Sorry, I didn't mean to drag you around like this without giving you a chance to rest. I'm Locke, right? Edgar told me about you. Is it true that you're a thief? I'm a treasure hunter. On the surface, Edgar pretends to support the Empire. Truth is, he's collaborating with an underground resistance group called the Returners. I serve as their go-between. The old man you met in Narshi is one of us too. The Empire? But I'm an Imperial soldier. Not anymore. They were using you, that's all. Things are different now. It's just, I don't know what I should do. Whenever I try to think, it just makes my head hurt even worse. All that matters is that you make your own decisions from now on. You don't have to think too hard right now. You'll know what you want to do when the time comes. Right, Bailey? But how will I know which choice is right?
Commence the creepy, evil, mischievous music.
What the hell? What's going on? It's the Empire! Kefka! He... what do you think you're doing? The castle's on fire! Oh no! I'm saying the same thing because it's a 16-bit SNES Final Fantasy game. So, fire! I remember I used to be a subscriber to GamePro magazine, and I remember flipping through, and this was a little after. Yes, it's true, Bailey. This was after the game Final Fantasy III. Back then it was called that, came out, and there was a snippet in GamePro, and a little preview was this screenshot on GamePro magazine, and there was this Beavis and Butthead reference, and I can't remember what it said. It was like, oh, it looks like Beavis is in the game, or something like that, because it said, fire, and that's like a Beavis thing from the show. Anyone remember? GamePro, Beavis and Butthead? Fire. Oh yeah. Before my voice changed, I used to be able to do like a pretty decent Beavis back in my middle school days, you know?
Bring me the girl, now!
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh? Then, enjoy the barbecue!
That's very rude of you, Kefka. Get her ready.
Yes, sire. Had a change of heart?
It seems I have no choice. Or perhaps I do.
Oh my! The brave and noble king abandons his people to save his own skin. How utterly delightful! Jump! Now!
All right, sink her into the sand! Yahoo!
Whoa!
It's not too late, I can scream in my house. Not bothering the neighbors, it's a Saturday. Figaro dive mode engaged! Whatever you said. When this happened, I was just like, whoa, this is crazy! Witness the glory of Figaro! Everyone say goodbye! Down sinks Figaro. I was like, is it okay? It can do that, right? It's gonna be alright, right? It's not getting destroyed or damaged?
Go! Kill them!
Notice how the dogs don't react. I'm screaming. Hey, Bailey. Hey, Lulu. Oh. Okay, this is a boss battle with Magitech armor. We gotta take this seriously, man. Whoa! What's the matter, Edgar? What made you jump like that all of a sudden? Did you just see what I saw? You did, right? Right? Well, yeah, this kid's really something, huh? Really something? That was magic! Magic! Well, you're right. Magic! She used magic! Terra. Your name was Terra, right? What? What exactly was that just now? I'm sorry, No, we should be apologizing. I didn't mean to make such a big deal out of it. Nor did I. It just surprised me. I mean, I've never actually seen magic before. Where did you... It doesn't matter, does it, Edgar? Terra can use magic, and we can't. That's all there is to it. The fact is, her magic could really help us right now. Thank you, Locke. Thank you, Edgar. Oh! What is happening? Stop swooning. Alright, so I'm gonna get into this a little more. So, Final Fantasy VI. Okay. In Final Fantasy VI, Dog Cam, SS Trippy. I don't know if you just joined. Yeah, I got Dog Cam going on. Hey, Bailey. Hey, Lulu. Hi, guys. Do you like Dog Cam? Bravo, Figaro! I'll get back to my talkings in a second.
Ah! Son of a sandworm! You'll pay for this! You'll pay for this, Lulu!
That was great! Were those bad people? I'm scared. Terra, there's someone we'd like you to meet. Oh, now I'm really getting into this. Like I told you before, we're members of the Returners. Would you be willing to meet our leader? Magic is going to be the key to winning this war. Magic. That Esper reacted to your magical powers. There's got to be a relationship. I don't know any more than you do. These powers just come naturally to me. But no human is born with the powers you have. I would always try to get through this dialogue before Locke returned to Terra. That's another example of weirdness. Anyone, can you relate? Forgive me. What should I do? The Empire will be coming after us. They want your powers for their own. And if they get them, the world is done for. Terra, you want to understand your own powers, don't you? Then I think you should meet with Bannon. He may be able to help you find out more about why you have them. Ugh, this dialogue, it's really... I gotta get over it. Please, Edgar's right. There's a cave just south of here that leads to South Figaro. Let's head in that direction. Okay, I gotta stop rushing myself. Ah, oh, water there, good stuff. Dave, going to bed. Alright, going to bed. Well, you're gonna miss the rest of the stream, but that's okay, because you can check it out on YouTube, my Dave the Usher YouTube channel, of course. How is everyone else in the stream? If anyone has anything they want to say, get off their chest. I don't know, any questions, you know, go for it right now. So right now we're on the Chocobo. This is like our first time on the Chocobo. Wow, hey Desert, you're really messing up our map there, dude. Wow, why was it, has it always been like that? Has it always been like that? Now, you know, it's kind of interesting. Just recently, I just recorded a part of Final Fantasy V, my Final Fantasy V walkthrough, where I was talking about Chocobo use, and in Final Fantasy VI, Chocobo use, in my opinion, is not that high. It's not that great. Once or twice, yeah, a couple times, you can go to point A to point B, and it would be quicker going to point A to point B on a Chocobo. But I really wouldn't use it that often, and there's no flying Chocobo, there's no other types of Chocobos in the game, there's just these types of Chocobos, and instead of using a Chocobo and getting the point A to B, I would just walk to get experience and money and whatever, you know? I would just do it that way. Yeah, disappointing lack of the Chocobo theme, for the moment, right now. SS Trippy is saying they want to get this comment off their chest. Why am I so awesome? I'm not gonna say I'm so awesome. Maybe I have my moments, but hey, I'm not gonna be like, hey, I'm Dave the Usher and I'm so awesome. Come on, or that's just... I am not so full of myself. Right now. I don't know. Why are you so awesome watching me? What makes you so awesome to watch me? You know, why is anyone watching me, really? Yeah, lack of Chocobo theme right now. In Final Fantasy V, SS Trippy thinks that, excuse me, Final Fantasy V had the best Chocobo theme. King Edgar, where are you headed, sire? through the cave and eastward to South Figaro. We'll make for the returner headquarters in the north. Return to the castle and pass the word along. Understood, sire. Take care. Tickle in my throat. Alright.